answer these 7 questions and you have yourself a business plan that can bring in millions of dollars online. Question number 1 is, who are you going to help? Question number 2 is, what are you going to help them with? Now, I know these are 2 separate questions, right? But I'm bundling them together because they're often called the choose your niche concept. But I don't necessarily want you to go off and just pick a niche that you think will be profitable. I want you to think about, who are you able to help? Because the truth about business and the truth about making money is that all of the money you earn is ultimately going to come from other people somewhere. And people exchange money for value. And what do they value? They value improving their life. They value answering their questions. They value getting on the path to creating a new life that will create more happiness for them. So who are you going to help create a better life with? And what are you going to help them with? Now, this could be as simple as, I'm going to help parents who want to start gaming with their kids to learn Fortnite so they aren't absolutely rubbish and terrible at the game of Fortnite, and so they can actually keep up with their kids. There you're helping moms and dads to have more quality time with their kids. Another way of putting it is, you can help women over 50 who want to lose weight. You can help 16-year-old guys who want to bulk up and gain weight. It really doesn't matter who you go after and target. One of the big keys is, when you're helping people to accomplish something that you have already accomplished, when you start to figure out how you can look into your past in those last 3 to 5 years at what you've been doing over the past several years, and how do you start to help other people to accomplish and achieve the goals and the outcomes that you've created in your life, that's when you're early on to something that can go pretty powerful. And that's what happened with this YouTube channel, for example, right? So I've been building businesses online since 2003, which is when I made my first dollar online as an affiliate. I went full-time online in 2010. I made my first million online in about 2015. And it wasn't until 2016, when I had 13 years of experience online, that I started to actually teach new internet marketers how to create true, honest, ethical, and sustainable businesses online through content-driven strategies that can be run from a laptop anywhere in the world. Now, if you've been kind of dealing with this question of what's my niche, or who am I helping and what am I helping them with, I definitely have some free videos here on YouTube, but I did also just release a brand new video training course called Niche Navigator. It's $9, and if that's too expensive for you, you can get the Niche Navigator book on Kindle for $4. And that's my most up-to-date content. I think honestly, you can look into your past and you can figure it out, and you get enough of an idea of, I'm going to help moms learn how to make quick and healthy meals so their family aren't eating processed foods, and I'm going to help them figure out how to make all their delicious meals in under 30 minutes per day. If that's what you've been doing, and you can start to explain to other people how they can do it in their lives, that is literally the solid foundational block you need to begin. So that brings us to number 3, okay? Question number 3 in the 7-question business plan is, where are these people? Okay, you need to go meet them where they are. So obviously, in the Miles Beckler brand, where I'm teaching new marketers how to build businesses online, I'm making the assumption that you're here on YouTube. And since we're having this moment together, I'm right, because you are actually here on this platform. Now, could I have chosen to go in the world of blogging, or could I have built this brand in social media? Absolutely. So when you're looking for the answer of where are they, you also want to layer this with, where are you willing to show up for the next several years? So for me, I tried blogging for a long time, and early in my career, I didn't love writing. I didn't like rewriting. I didn't like copy editing. I didn't like the way my words flowed. Today, now that I've been writing content for dozens of years online, I actually do enjoy it, and I'm pretty good at it. But in the early days, I found that it was easier for me to use video to communicate an idea. For example, I have this many notes for today's video right here, and I'm just flowing stream of consciousness with no scripting. And I don't know if this is an innate talent that I have. I don't know if this is something that I learned from my radio and television associate's degree program I went through at a community college in California. I'm not sure where, or is this just in my DNA? I don't know where this skill and this ability to communicate an idea through stream of consciousness came from, but I was self-aware enough to know that this is my best format for delivering ideas. So I want you to overlap the where are your audience members with where are you willing to create and publish content? Okay, what format are you willing to go all in on? Now, if you're an accountant and you're going to be teaching new accountants how to leverage ChatGPT in their business to scale their business, LinkedIn is probably a really good idea because all those accountants all have accounts on LinkedIn. So this is what I mean by where are your people? If you're teaching new moms how to cook healthy meals, home cooked meals for their family, the odds are they don't have much time to sit down and watch a 20 or 30 minute video because they have families that they're raising. So you'll probably have a better chance meeting them on Instagram. And once you start thinking about the Instagram platform, you could do the image-based approach, but you could do the vertical videos in Reels. And this is kind of what you're really trying to figure out. So where are they is, said another way, is what content platform are you going to publish on in order to meet them, right? Because the truth of the world we live in right now is there's 2 billion monthly active users on YouTube. There's 3+ billion monthly active users on Facebook. I know Instagram has over 1 billion monthly active users, hundreds of millions on the TikToks of the world and of the Pinterests of the world. So you get to decide out of those giant pools of people, where are you going to focus your attention to go meet your best audience there? And then the next question kind of coincides with this is, how are you going to gain their attention? So for me in this brand, my idea was I'm going to teach everything for 100% free here on YouTube. Most other people in my space are kind of sort of teaching, but then they just transition over to their webinar pitch and you actually get to learn how to do all of the things inside of their webinar pitch. So how was I going to get your attention? Well, I'm going to publish hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of unique, helpful videos that actually deliver what you want. Now, if you're looking at the LinkedIn approach, you might choose to participate in the LinkedIn groups that are relevant to your target audience. You might choose to publish on LinkedIn 2 or 3 times per day. If you think that your audience is on TikTok and that's where you go, you might want to do 3 TikTok videos per day in order to connect with those people who you're looking to serve, who you have kind of identified are on that particular platform. Making sense? So we need to start with, who are we going to help? What are we going to help them with? Where are they? And then how are you going to get their attention? And the pro tip on how are you going to get their attention is it's always through content, right? You're going to be creating content. It's either going to be images, video, audio and video like we're doing here, or the written word. It's really important to remember that Google, the search engine of Google, gets something like 6 or 7 billion searches per day, which equates to trillions of searches per year. It is the absolute largest place for you to go connect with your people. So blogging and writing long-form blog content is one of the absolute best ways to meet that person where they are, because everyone Googles everything in this day and age. But if you have a young family and you're always caring for them, you might not have 90 minutes to sit down dedicated to create that blog post. So again, you might be better served focusing on the Instagram niche, where you can create a reel in 5 or 6 minutes when your kids are taking a nap, or you might be able to create those Instagram posts that work in a few minutes when you have those tiny breaks throughout your day. So it needs to be a reflection of you, your lifestyle, what you have going on, what you're willing to do, but it's also thinking through where your audience is, because you need to show up on the platforms they're on with the content that they're looking for to help them get what they want. And that's the recipe for helping you get everything that you want. So now at this point, we figured out who you're helping, and you have a content machine turned on, and you should be publishing content extremely regular to the tune of hundreds of posts per year, if at all possible, right? That would be approximately 4 blog posts per week, or 4 videos per week is going to get you 200 posts at the end of the year. And it's this kind of level of frequency, it's this much effort that is required to really break through when you're new as a niche creator. But once you get that content machine turned on, you need to be thinking about, how am I going to get these people onto an email list? So for internet marketing, for digital creators, for folks building businesses online, your email list is the number one asset within your business. It's the one and only thing that cannot be turned off by a third party. So if you're all in on Instagram and for some reason Meta decides you said something that Meta doesn't like, they can wipe out your account. They can turn off your fan page. And I'm 100% aware, eyes wide open, that YouTube has their finger over a red button that says Miles is out of here if he starts talking about the truth of some of those things that have happened over the last few years that YouTube is notoriously censoring in our current day and age, right? So YouTube's getting me to self-censor in a way just because I honor this relationship that you and I have. So I need to kind of fit within their framework of creating content. And what this means is, since my brand's at risk, what can I do to protect that over time? Well, that's pretty easy. That's me creating my opt-ins and me creating lead magnets and me promoting ideas and deeper dive courses that you can get access to when you visit my website. Now, I'm not going to plug one of these for you right here and now because I'm actually trying to help you understand this. But if you go to my homepage, if you look around my website, they're going to be really, really easy to find for you to find the ways onto my email list if you so choose to get more of my insights and more of my information. But me building an email list, or better said, you building your email list, is a way for you to safeguard the longevity of your business against these gigantic mega corporations in Silicon Valley that are attempting to control absolutely everything, right? They want to centralize who can talk to who and when, and you need to protect your relationship with your audience, and that is done through email marketing. The other reason you need to grow an email list is because email marketing is the most profitable marketing channel in my business and every single one of my friends who runs this type of business. The bulk, between 70 to 90% of our income, comes directly from email. When I create a new course, when I launch a new book on Kindle, heck, when I put this video out live on YouTube, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go notify my 43,000 subscribers who have said, Miles, I love your content. Miles, I'm on the path. I'm one of those 1% who are committed to growing a real business online. I want to know when you have new ideas, new tactics, new things for me that's going to help me on my path. So these folks are in queue, and I'm going to let them know when a new video comes out. I'm going to let them know when a new Kindle book comes out, and I'm going to let them know when a new product comes out. And those emails that promote my new products as they come out, bingo, that's where we start to see the spikes in my revenue. That's when I start to have $10,000, $20,000 days, is by launching out new products to my email list, that group of people who understand I'm here to help them. I figure out what they want, I create the courses that they want, and on we go. Which takes us to number 6, which is, what are you going to sell? Okay, so once you get folks on your email list, it's really important to start to think about, what are you going to sell? It's worth noting, you can run YouTube ads, right? When you get monetized, you can turn on monetization, or if you're blogging, you can turn on display ads on your blog, and you can start earning revenue from just that content that you're creating to meet them where they are and to help them. But the big bucks, the long-term money, the, $500,000 a year, $1 million a year, $8 million a year type businesses all come from selling products. And the cool part is, you don't have to sell your own products. You don't have to create the products. You don't have to create the sales letters. You don't have to deal with the technology of the learning management situations, and you don't have to deal with customer support, because you can be an affiliate marketer, which means you can go partner with people who have created wonderful products that your audience will love, the products that will actually help your audience get what they want. You can go promote those as an affiliate, and you earn a commission every time you get a sale. Now, this is one of my favorite business models, and I do have a course. It's called Offer Recon that I have created. The link to the Offer Recon course will be in the description below, and it teaches you my process for automatedly, I think I just made up a word right there, on autopilot. It's my process for getting the top offers in my niche, and it works in every niche, delivered to me each and every day. So I can just go look at this list of offers, right? I get an offer vault built to where I can go look at these list of offers that they're relevant, they're new, they're hot, they're converting like crazy, they're making money, and they're actually working right now. I get to see these things when they're working right now, and then I can partner as an affiliate, and then I can offer them to my list. Now, as an affiliate, I often earn 50% commissions, which is amazing for digital products. On software, it's closer to 30% commissions. And if I promote like books or physical products, it's usually in the 2 to 10% range type commission. So I like to focus on digital products. But once you find a digital product that you're promoting as an affiliate, you do have the option to go create your version of that product. And then you could sell your own version of that product, and you would make 100% of the profits instead of only making 50% commissions. Requires more work. It's optional. You don't have to, but you can. And it's great to know that this business plan that you're building, this business model that you're building, it's easy to get started when you focus on, using free content. I mean, I literally have my cell phone on a tripod, no lighting, nothing fancy. There's not even a microphone plugged in. So minimum viable process to get this going. And then I can start selling affiliate products instantaneously. Your out of pocket is next to nothing, and you can start generating revenue. And when you find something that really, really works, you can test lots of different offers, and you find that 6th or 7th thing that you promoted really seemed to crush it. You have the option to improve your margins, to go create it yourself, and to go make a lot more money by selling your own product. Or you just keep testing more things to go find more things that sell, and you build multiple streams of income all flowing to you as an affiliate. That's what I've done, and I've made millions of dollars as an affiliate with this process, and it works. And this brings us to number 7. So everything I've talked about sounds like relatively simple, like this is a clear-cut plan, right? It's going to be easy, right? Unfortunately, it's not. And the truth is that sticking with it when times get tough is the most difficult part of the game. Okay, that's why it's simple. This is a simple plan, but it's not exactly easy. So number 7 is, why are you going to persevere when things get difficult? Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I did not want to make a video today. I've had family friends out for several days up here at the lake house. We have been paddleboarding with them and their kids. We've been playing pickleball. We've been playing disc golf right here on the property. I've essentially built like summer camp here at my house. And when friends and family come out, we just have an absolute blast 24/7. They left first thing this morning, and I just didn't want to make a video for you. But my why is so big that got me to suck it up, to play tired, because I was tired today, and I'm a professional, and this is what professionals do. So what's my why? My why is to live this astounding lifestyle. I got 2 epic properties in 2 epic locations. I've got an epic 4x4 camper van that allows me to travel between them with a bed and a toilet and a kitchen in my little tiny camper van. This lifestyle costs me money, and I'm going to do absolutely everything I have to do to maintain and increase and expand this lifestyle. And how do I do it? I need to continue to show up for you, to continue to help you make the progress that you need. And I need to keep making new content that's going to reach brand new people who I ain't never met before, who haven't found any of my other 758 videos or whatever it is I published at this point in time. So for you, number 7 is, why are you going to continue to show up when it gets difficult? Maybe you got kids and you don't want somebody else raising your kids. Maybe you want to be the one who's with them, teaching them all the bits and pieces. Maybe you want to walk your kids to school and home from school every single day and not be strapped and chained to some desk in some cubicle that you actually don't want to be working for the man. Maybe you want to be a digital nomad. Maybe you just want to get out of that living area you're in, get down to a laptop to where you can start to go live in Bali and Thailand and Costa Rica. I spent 5 years traveling the world building this kind of business. It's an amazing lifestyle if you want to apply that. And maybe that's the carrot that you dangle in front of yourself to get you to keep taking action when you're tired, when you don't want to do it. And some people are motivated by that forward vision, right? I want a big life. I want a fancy house. I want to upgrade my lifestyle. And maybe that's the motivation that's going to keep you going. You make a vision board. You got some imagery that reminds you of your why right there. And other people, it's that negative approach. It's that away from, like, I just cannot keep working for the man. I cannot keep working in a cubicle. Me, I had $50,000 in student loan debt. I was working a cubicle job that I absolutely hated with a boss that was just breathing down my neck with these terrible ideas. He was not open to my brilliant input on how he could better his business. And I was like, I have got to get out of here. So what did I do? I started setting my alarm clock for 4 a.m. in the morning. I'd wake up from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and my wife and I would blog every morning for 3 hours before we went to the man. We gave our business those best hours of our day, each and every day. Saturdays and Sundays, we said no to barbecues. We said no to football games. We said no to everything. Why? Because we had shit to do. We had a business to build, because we had a dream of this lifestyle where my student loan debt was gone, working for the man was gone, and I was living on 20 acres and having a big old orchard and a lake house and paddleboarding out my door, which is what I'm now living. And it took years. It took years for my wife and I to figure this all out. Now, one of the things we had to deal with was trial and error without any helpful guides here on YouTube teaching us for for free what we needed to do to build, right? So we had to spend extra years figuring this all out in trial and error. And lucky for you, you found my content where I've been teaching everything for 100% free. So I think we can speed up your process and the amount of time that it takes you to build your lifestyle business to help you build the business of your dream, which is why I'm going to continue to show up for you, which is why I decided today, when I did not want to go to work and do this work for you today, I did it anyways, because I want to maintain this lifestyle and this expansion. I want to maintain my integrity. As I tell you, you must keep showing up for your audience. I am also showing up for my audience, even when I don't want to do it, because I can't tell you to do something that I'm not personally doing. This right here is all you need from a business plan perspective. The truth about growing a business online, you got to jump into the deep end and get started. If you need help figuring out how to start your blog, go to milesbeckler.com, and right on the tab navigation, you've got the how to start your blog post. I just updated it this past weekend. It's screenshot after screenshot, step by step. You will learn how to start a blog. And if you're like, yo, Miles, I'm on YouTube. I'm one of you video people. Great. Welcome to the party. I got some videos here for you on YouTube. You just need to put your camera on a tripod and start talking. It's going to be awkward at first, but you'll figure it out as you take motion. And as this final note, let's recap those 7 questions. I hope you've written down your answers to these. Number 1 is, who are you going to help? Number 2 is, what are you going to help them with? Number 3, where are they? Number 4, how are you going to get their attention? Hint, hint, it's through content. Number 5, how are you going to grow your email list? Because that's your asset that no one can take out from under you. So you need to build that out. Then number 6, what are you going to sell? Whether you're an affiliate, whether you create these products, where you already have the products, doesn't matter. Just get clear on what you're going to sell your audience. Pro tip here, sell them results that are going to help them get what they want in their life, and selling gets really, really easy. And then number 7 is, why are you going to persevere when it gets difficult? Because I know I'm just all chipper and smiles and full of energy here with you today, but 9.5 minutes or 27.5 minutes ago, I was sitting on my back patio telling my wife that I didn't want to do my video today and I don't feel like doing it. And then I was like, you know what? Suck it up. Go do the work. I got to do it because I want to keep this lifestyle going and I want to help you build the business of your dreams. So I showed up for you here today, and you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to persevere for your people too. And now you know the secrets. So at this point, it's time to get started. If you need help with anything, the links are in the description. I'm going to hand curate all of the links in the description to make sure you have that next step if you're ready to get going. And if you want to really take this to the top, let me know your answers to those 7 questions in the comments below. I would love to see your business plan written out in just 7 short answers. And if you have questions for me, get at me in the comments. I will get back with you personally. No virtual assistants up in here, up in the comments. It's you and me having a moment, because I am here to help you build a business that's going to help you live the lifestyle of your dreams. You could do it. You got to stick with it. Till the next video, be well.